Hi guys, it's your boy the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. After subscribing after coming across the channel, you subscribe, you click the bell button because if you don't click the bell button, you won't get notified whenever I am online. Yes. Or whenever I post something, you won't get notified. All right, so I look very tired, guys. Today I decided to not to come on live, but then I wanted to rest, but then I decided to come on live since I have time. So I'm on live, and the last video I posted was about the Independence Day here in Brazil. It was really massive, very, very massive. And I was, like, it was my first time having that kind of experience since or ever since I got here. I have never thought of, like going to this kind of independence parade. I've never, because even back in Ghana, I don't go. I hardly go to those kind of events and stuff like that. But here in Brazil, I decided to go, and even it was my wife's idea. She said we should go there so that we can at least bring you guys that content, so that you guys might, like maybe you guys might like the content, and also um, let you guys see how the whole thing looks. Yes, happy Independence Day, Mr. Prodigy. I see you too. It was massive. It was massive. I didn't expect that. And the surprising thing is the uniform. Not uniform, but like the way everybody was in Brazilian colors. It was really very beautiful and very nice. And you can see the colors. When you watch the video, you can see the colors. Like people are, like they are really proud of, like being Brazilians and stuff like that. It was massive. It was massive. And I wish you guys were here to also, like have the experience yourselves. You know, yes, they are very, very patriotic guys. Very, very patriotic. Like I was shocked. When I say shocked, like I was super shocked the way, from men to women to children, they were all in Brazilian clothes, like when we were going there, I decided to just wear, because I personally I have a lot of Brazilian clothes, like t-shirts. I have a lot of different types of because I like, I love the colors. Before coming to Brazil, I already love the Brazilian colors, way back. So when I got here, you know, I bought a lot of, like Brazilian t-shirts, tracksuits, like, man, it was massive. So I decided to wear it, and I didn't think uh like people will be wearing, majority will be wearing the colors like that. Like if you look at the video, you can tell like the colors everywhere, like everybody. And Brasilia Brasilia was, like it was full. Yeah, like a lot of getting a car park. You can tell from the distance where I parked my car. I parked my car far away, far away. I parked my car far away, and I had to walk all the way to the Independence Square, and it was amazing. And I was even late. When I went there, I was even late because my wife was telling me that we could go there much earlier. Like she was telling me we could go there much earlier, maybe around 8 that way because they had a whole lot of. The most interesting thing about these people here is when before they organize these kind of programs, they make a list. Like they make a list of the activities, the events. Like they have a website for it. You understand? So if maybe should in case you have some specific thing you want to go there to see, they have it. Like they categorize it. Maybe the parade for uh, Hamo cars, it's maybe 8:30, and maybe the parade for military, it's like they man, it was amazing. It was amazing. So for you to know exactly what you are going to see over there, it's like it's very simple. When you go to the website, you get to know, and should in case maybe what you want to go there to see has already been paraded, you don't have to worry yourself or something. When you go to the website, you will just see it. And I was so amazed. Even the time we got there, a whole lot of things were already done. But then, uh, at least the rest of the show was fantastic. But the only thing was, it was so much crowded, like too many people. I don't know if people come all over from other states or other cities to to see the whole thing, because like a whole lot of people, like when I say like a lot of people were there, guys, and it was so amazing. I at that time uh, I just wish I could bring you guys more of it, because when we were going there, I forgot my, I use there is a stick, a selfie stick that I normally use. It's very, like when you open it, it's very long and tall. And I wanted, you know, I had I wanted to take that selfie stick to me with me, so that I can show you guys a deeper more information and how the whole thing was organized. Like I wanted to show you guys, but it was unfortunate that I forgot the selfie stick. So when I got there, I remembered that, oh, I was supposed to go with my selfie stick. And the camera that I was using was very good. I'm using the DJI Pocket, DJI Pocket. But I think I saw some new camera which is out. They say Insta 360 X3. So I think I will plan to buy that one. Maybe if any of my viewer who is coming from the United States, when you are coming and you can bring me, I'll pay you. When you know that you can bring it, I'll pay you the money. Okay? I'm not asking you to bring me anything for free, because I do get a lot of people promising, and when they come, nothing, nothing, nothing. I remember before I bought before I bought this camera, You see, this is the DJI Pocket. This is what I use. I use for the vlogs now this time around. I remember I told I didn't say or I didn't tell anybody to bring it, but I was saying I wanted a camera like this. I remember, and one of my viewer was like, "Okay, I'm coming to Brazil. I'll bring you this camera. It is the DJI Pocket 2. Okay, it is the new one." So he promised me, and then he failed me. Later on, I was calling him. He didn't answer my call. He didn't say anything. So I decided, okay, fine. If that is the case, let me just buy it. So I ordered this camera, and then it came. And God being so good, I didn't pay any tax. Yeah, I didn't pay any tax for this camera. And the reason why I didn't buy this camera in time was because I thought when it comes, I was going like they will ask me to pay a tax. And here it's very ugly when they ask you to pay a tax. They take 60% when you buy the thing for $1,000, and when it comes, you are going to pay $600 to get your item from the post office. You understand? So I wanted to avoid that task. So that tax. That was why I told I just said it on my channel. Anybody who is coming to Brazil from America, this is what I was looking for. And the guy or the viewer messaged me and told me he was coming to Brazil and he was going to bring me the camera. Funny enough, I told him when he brings it, I'm going to pay him. I didn't say you should bring it for free. And he looked at me and said, "No, I'm going to buy you the camera for free and I'm going to bring it to you. And alongside, I'll get you some other surprises and stuff like that." So I was so excited and I thought, okay, so therefore, I'm not going to buy any camera. I'm going to get it as a gift. So when he came to Brazil, he called me, he messaged me, he made me know that he's in Brazil. And later on, I was messaging him and I didn't get him. So that was when I bought this camera. That was when I bought this camera. So now I'm looking forward for someone who is coming to bring me the Insta 360 S3. So if you are coming, you can bring me, I'll pay you. Uh, Look, the jobs, there are a lot, there are ordinary jobs you can do and you make a lot of money. And there are ordinary jobs you do, you won't make any money. Because the thing is, depending on which company you work for, the companies, they are crazy. There are companies which they pay better, and some companies don't pay better. You might be working in a company and a company might pay you good, and you might be working in another company, they won't pay you anything. They'll just pay you something bad. So all depends. The jobs, it depends on the company. Okay. Yes, guys, I look very tired. I look very, very tired because I had wanted to rest, but I decided to come online and then talk to you guys. Yeah, any questions? Any questions? Anything you have in mind you want us to talk about? Um, if you have any question, you can ask me any question. If you want me to invite you to come on to, you can let me know. I'll let you guys get on the show. Then we can simply take it from there. I look very tired because I didn't sleep so well last night. So if you have any question or you want to be part of it, you want to come on the video to talk, I will post the link so that you can join by clicking the link. But at the moment, anything you want to know about Brazil, you can let me know at the comment section. Then I can tell you guys what it is. So, what do you guys want to know about Brazil? Let me know. Any question? Let me see. The link, I just posted the link. So if you want to join the conversation, you can join the conversation by clicking the link to join. Okay? If you have something to share with us too, you can click the link to share with us whatever you have in mind to share. I just posted the link. You can click it to join and then talk. Anybody wants to say something? Okay. Guys, I look very tired, right? Yes. So let me see. Let me give you guys some time. If you wanna come on, there is a link over there. You can click the link at the comment section. There is a link that I just posted. You can click the link and then join. So that maybe if you have something to say, you can also say it. Okay, so there's a question here from our brother Prodigy says, why do some Brazilians, especially Brasileiras, want to go to America? Okay, you see, the idea of going to America comes from, the hype. A lot of people get some kind of they like we have a group of people who follow the crowd. You understand? People, Alexandre, daqui a pouco eu volto para te dar a resposta, tá bom? Eu vou dar a resposta para essa amigo aqui rapidinho. Depois eu volto para te dar a resposta. So the idea of most Brazilian wanting to go to America is because of the hype. You understand? America, United States is very, very hyped to the extent that anybody wants to go to America. Anybody. You understand? Only few people know the truth about America. You understand? And only few people don't follow hype. Majority of the people simply follow hype. So a lot of Brazilian women go wanting to go to America. It may be because of the hype. You understand? But one thing I can tell you for sure is Brazilian people they like they like Brazil so much that before they travel, they think about a lot of things. Like they don't do things like the way most Asians and Africans do. You understand? Normally, before they travel, they want to put everything in place, like get enough money that can sustain them till, like to further notice, like they like to make their plans. So the idea of going to America from Brazilian is just because of hype. You understand? And also, majority of them do think things are very cheap in the US. Like me, for instance, me, for instance, the only reason why I will go to US, you understand? Like the only reason why I will go to US is I want to go and buy things like electronic stuffs because I know that in the US electronic stuffs are very cheap. When you bring those electronic stuffs here in Brazil, you pay like 2 to 3 times the regular price. You understand? Because here the taxes are high. So most Brazilians they like to go to the US because of how cheap things are. You understand? Especially the women. So yeah, that's the main reason. And also the other reason is the hype. The hype. You understand? Okay, so let me see. There's another um, question in Portuguese. O que que você está achando do país quando você chegou no Brasil? Chegou aqui. Okay, so the gentleman is asking, what was my idea, my impression about Brazil when I got here? So I'm going to answer him in Portuguese. Then after that, I'll tell you guys what I said in English. In English, okay? Então, Alexandre Clayton, antes de chegar no Brasil, antes de vir para o Brasil, o que eu achei do Brasil? Eu achei que era um país que qualquer lugar tem campo de futebol, né? Qualquer lugar que você vai passar tem futebol, pessoas que estão jogando futebol, e além de futebol também tem muito lugares que está acontecendo o carnaval, entendeu? Pessoas está dançando, está jogando futebol, essas coisas, entendeu? E também é, tipo de vídeos que a gente assiste, né, sobre o Brasil, aquela época onde que eu estava, minha terra, o TV normalmente mostra pobreza, entendeu? Pobreza aqui, o Brasil só tem favela. Além de favela, todo mundo tá jogando futebol e tem carnaval, entendeu? Essas coisas, entendeu? Mas quando eu cheguei aqui, tudo isso não é verdade. Infelizmente, o Brasil é um país muito bacana, porque eu já viajei bastante para muitos países, entendeu? Muitos países. E eu gosto muito de Brasil. Eu nunca. Eu acho que, para mim, não existe nenhum país melhor do que o Brasil. Para mim, entendeu? Então, não sei para outras pessoas, mas para mim, aqui é bem bom para mim, é suave, é tranquilo e eu gosto bastante, entendeu? Isso. E também aqui tem muito trabalho para todo mundo, entendeu? Tudo vai depender de você, jeito que você quer viver sua vida, entendeu? Ok, vamos lá. The next question. Let me see. Prodigy. I'm here to turn up the heat up in here, my brother. It's unfortunate what happened to our other African brother and the discrimination he suffered. Yes, Prodigy, like I said, you see, when you travel to a country, okay, when you travel to a country, you should know your circle. You should do what? You should know your circle. And you should know how to play around. Because you see, a whole lot of people simply travel to other countries thinking that country is just like where they are coming from. For example, I come from the west of Africa, Ghana specifically. In Ghana, You can fight with it. You can fight with somebody on the street. You can fight with your neighbor. You can fight with anybody. You understand? And they won't come back with guns to kill you. They won't come back with any intention to kill you. Because where I come from, when you kill somebody and like even the people, the community, you can get a community justice. Apart from maybe going to prison for life, you can get a community justice, and they can, like they can beat you up and kill you, or they can beat you up and burn you up. You understand? So where I come from, you can fight, you can do anything, and nobody will come threaten you with guns and stuff like that. Okay, here, most of the people here, what I want you guys to understand is most of the people here, they are different. Here in Brazil, the Brazilian people, they have different mindset. And you have to understand that here, the laws here, like the human rights laws here, it favors a lot of people who do a lot of crimes. You understand? Like killing somebody, robbing somebody, like this laws most of the time it protects them. You understand? So they end up doing it more. It's not like where I come from when if the police arrest you for taking somebody's phone, you can go to jail for 15 years. I come from Ghana. In Ghana, you can get a stupid sentence. You understand? When you rob somebody and you are caught, they can beat you and kill you instant. When you are robbed and you are caught, you can go to jail for a very long time. You understand? Not to talk about killing somebody. Like, you beat somebody, you kill the person, or you kill somebody even not intentionally. You didn't kill the person intentionally. You should know that your life is finished. You understand? Yeah, your life is finished. So what happens is that a lot of people who come from other countries, what they do is they don't they don't put this thing in their mind or head that this country they are in is very different from where they are coming from. You understand? And they think maybe when somebody does something to you, you can simply act, like act direct by making the person, you can simply act by making the person understand that you are powerful, you can be the person, you are stronger. You understand? Yeah, they don't have that kind of thing here. You understand? Like here, when you come here, even
Hello.
a small boy or a small child can simply use a gun to kill you. You understand? Within a blink of an eye, somebody can shoot you and then kill you. So
Mm.
you don't take that your mindset from maybe the country where you are coming from. When you come here, you study them so that you can live with them peacefully. When somebody does something to you, you don't like it, you take it easy and then analyze it properly before you act. Who knows what happened? You understand? Maybe the guy reacted some kind of way. You understand? And maybe this was what led to what happened in Rio de Janeiro. You understand? So a whole lot of things happen like this. But what I want my people to understand, if you are coming to Brazil, leave that your country mindset and then leave the kind of mindset you have here so that you don't have any problem with anybody. You understand? Because when somebody kills you here or somebody shoots you here, if you don't take care that same day, when the police arrest that person, that same day they will release that person. You understand? So don't let your hunger or something push you to react some kind of way, and then later on you lose your life because of some simple something. It doesn't cost anything for you to just accept defeat. Accept defeat. It's okay. It's not your country. You just accept the defeat and then move on. You understand? Yes. I don't like fight too. Me, I don't like fight. So it's very difficult for me to simply react some kind of way. I won't react anyway, anyhow. Yes, sorry. I saw somebody who joined and then the person went off again. I was trying to talk and then later on, they allow you to talk. But since you are not on, let me continue on to what do you call it? Go through the comment section. Um, you speak Portuguese like Brazilian people. Oh, thank you so much, João Francisco. Uh, yeah, Kabawi is on, but Kabawi, your network is not connected yet. When it connects, allow you to talk. Let me see another. Let me. I'm reading the comment. So if you are on, you can let me add Kabawi. Yeah, Kabawi, you are on. You can tell us where you are talking from, and also let us know how to pronounce your name too as well. Then you can get through with anything that you want to say.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. What about yourself?
Oh, I'm good. You know, I just changed my name. I'm from Niger.
Oh, okay, okay, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yes,
Yeah.
I have been to Niger before. Yes,
Yeah.
I've been to Niger before, and it is a
Uh,
very wonderful place.
Yeah. I
Yes.
just yeah. I just want to ask you. I just want to know about how much how much they need, like a visa-free countries. How much they need. How much they want from someone, like if you want to visit visa-free, like minimum amount of money they need from you.
When you are traveling to a visa-free country, the most important thing is you do your hotel reservations and also make sure the hotel reservation is legit, even if you pay later. Another thing you have to know is your pocket money. It shouldn't be less than $1,000. It shouldn't be less than $1,000 because
No.
uh, when you are going for such visits, it might be a period of maybe um, short time visit, and they consider depending on the which country you are going, but most of the country they consider your stay at least a day. You can pay for $100. You understand? Like you can live on $100 a day. You understand? So when you are going to a visa free country, maybe you say you are going to spend 1 week or you are going to spend 10 days, you should have at least $1,000 in your pocket and maybe some extra way of supporting yourself apart from the cash. So I hope this kind of questions I don't really like to answer them on this platform because I have a group Telegram platform where you can join. Then we can talk about this. You understand? Because I want to help you guys, but then I don't really like talking about this kind of things on this channel. But
Okay.
anyway,
Okay. Okay. No
when you
problem. No
are,
problem.
yeah.
I
So
already I joined the group already for a long time.
you
So
okay? Then send me a private message.
okay. So
Then we can talk.
my
Yeah,
next question is about, I send you right now the about the phone mobile accessories, mobile phone
yeah.
business, like
Business.
buy like battery, all these mobile things. Is it like good business in Brazil to start
Oh,
as a foreigner?
it is very very good. I did
Like
some videos some week ago. I did some weeks ago. I did some video. I talked about this business and I went to the place where you can even come across these businesses. So yes, it is a very striving like a business where if you open, you make a lot of money out of it. You understand? Because I personally have had some friends who were dealing in mobile phone accessories and they were making a lot of money. You understand? So it is a very good business. So, should in
so
case you have a
so
plan of, yeah,
like what kind of paper, like type of, like you need paper to start it, or you just can do it just
yeah,
like,
you need a residency permit to,
yeah.
to start all these things. But like I said, this kind of explanation, I cannot explain it on here. So
Okay. Okay.
you can get in touch with me in a corner so that I can
All right.
explain it to you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
All
wow.
right. So yeah. So thank you so much, Mr.
Okay,
Kabawi. If you have any
okay, fine.
question too, you can ask me concerning lifestyle here in Brazil too as well. So let me quickly answer a
And
question.
okay,
Let me
answer.
let me quickly answer a question, and I'll
Okay.
come back. Alexandre Clayton, he was asking me a question. He said, você participou ao ato 7 de setembro e o que que você achou? Ok, então, olha, esse que eu estava falando sobre essa parte do evento de 7 de setembro aqui no Brasil. Eu nunca fui, né? Mas aquele dia foi o primeiro dia que eu fui lá para ter essa experiência também para mim, entendeu? Então, o que que eu achei? Eu acho que os brasileiros gostam muito da terra deles, entendeu? Eles gostam do Brasil e do jeito que vocês é, do jeito que o evento foi organizado, foi muito, muito bacana, entendeu? Todo mundo está com roupa brasileira, aquela cor, entendeu? Aquela amarelo, verde, entendeu? Essas cores brasileiras, e todo mundo estava com bandeira do Brasil, os carros estavam com bandeira do Brasil. Então, para mim, foi muito bacana, entendeu? Até eu acho que se Deus quiser, ano que vem também, eu vou mais cedo para traz mais coisas para vocês. E a maioria das vezes, se você assistir vídeos que eu tenho no meu canal, a maioria das vezes, quando eu viajar, eu gosto de traz esses tipos de vida brasileiras, né? O que que acontece, como é que é outras cidades do Brasil, e enfim, entendeu? Então, eu gosto de trazer para vocês. Yes, Kabawi. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to answer somebody a question.
Okay.
The person was asking me what was my thought about the Independence Day, and I was letting him know that it was fantastic. It was beyond my imagination. You understand? So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. So, like,
Mhm.
what about vocational this vocational training, like if someone to learn like electrician or to want to be electrician or
Yeah.
like yeah technical school like that. You understand? Is it free?
Yes,
Is
we
it
have it.
free? Yeah, it's free or you have to pay for it.
No, you don't
You
have to
have
pay for it. When you
uh,
are here and you are like, if you are documented, all
mm-hmm.
these schools are free. They have government schools where you can go and learn them for free, free of charge. You understand? Like free of charge. So you don't
Okay.
have to worry about it. When you get here, the first thing is make sure you get documented. The rest you can do it freely, and nobody is going to disturb you. You
But you have
understand?
to but you have to take a test before you join. Oh, you just
No, you don't. You don't
that
need to
like
take any
exam.
tests.
Okay.
No, you don't need to take any test. Most of the time, it's very good to, if you have some certificate back in your own country, you can take it to the embassy for them to recognize the certificate. So that when you come here, you can use that recognition of the certificate to enter into any government institution to learn for free. You
Okay.
understand? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the steps.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, so João says, I love a church from Ghana, Lighthouse International Chapel. Yeah, I know Lighthouse. It is somewhere around the airport area there. Yeah, I know there. I know there. Yes, so if you have more questions, yes, you can ask. Let me go through some comments here. I was actually referring to your African friend living there in Brasilia who was discriminated and lost his teaching job after he refused to help the Brasileira get her daughter an American visa. Okay, uh, I think. we talk about this one here. It was actually not a discrimination. It was how do I say this? It was power, right? How do you say when somebody is in a higher position than you and they have the power to turn things around?
It's,
You
it's,
understand?
this is just a, it's like, it's part of corruption. It's a corruption like that. It's like,
Good, good, good.
I think
So
it's
let me
like
just say it
corruption. It's
was
part of like yeah, like this is kind of things we have in Africa. Like, you know, if I tell you to do this, if you cannot do this, I have a power over you, so I
good,
will hold
good.
you as a hostage like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. We have it a
So
lot in
this
Africa. You know that here down in Africa, like,
we have
if
it a lot in my
somebody,
country too.
yeah, if somebody,
We
if
have this
yeah, if
problem in
somebody
Ghana.
wants you to do something, if you say no, you cannot do it. Okay, he will show you. You know that he has someone at the top who can, someone with power who can even, sometimes they can even sack you from work. That's how it's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere.
Yeah, so what happened to my friend? It wasn't actually a discrimination because the one who did that was a black woman. Okay, she was a
Mm-hmm.
black woman, she wasn't even a white woman. She was a
You
black
see?
woman just like him. So it was abuse of power. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
It was abuse of power, and when she abused the power, and the school end up having a big problem because now the school is going to pay him a big amount of money. You understand? Like he sealed the school, and the school, like it was not a discrimination thing. It was abuse of power. You understand? So let me just
Mm.
say, basically, he still hasn't been through any discrimination because what what happened recently to him was based on abuse of power. Somebody who was superior than him used that power to make things look rough for him. So I think we sort that one out. Mr. Prodigy. Okay, we have another brother here. Mahesh. Mahesh, you can
Hey,
tell
hi,
us where
hello.
you are talking from and also what are some of your questions about living in Brazil? What do
Hey,
you have to ask? Yes.
hey, hi, hello. Good morning. How are you today?
Yes, we are doing great. And I hope you are also doing great.
Yes, I'm absolutely doing fine. And I'm
Okay.
from India.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah,
I
it's
met some
been
few Indian people here.
okay.
Yes.
Good. So randomly, normally, I was more about more interested on traveling. You know. So I was
Yeah.
watching some of the vlogs, traveling vlogs. So randomly, I found one of your vlog. So it was really interesting. I think the things that you are showing, right, living in Brazil.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I had a plan to travel Brazil because some of my colleagues are from Brazil.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, then
because
you have to come. You have to come to Brazil.
so my friends are there in São Paulo and
Yeah. Yes,
Curitiba,
Curitiba is very,
Curitiba.
very beautiful place. Sao Paulo too is very, very beautiful, very big city,
Yeah.
and a city just like New York City.
Yes.
So you have to come to Brazil. You have to come to Brazil.
Yes. I was just checking in I heard that São Paulo is the biggest city in the South America, right?
Yes, it's
So,
like a country.
yeah.
Sao
I,
Paulo is
mm,
big. It's like a country.
good. Okay. I have few questions.
Okay.
First thing is about the language because
Yeah.
how much percentage of people they can speak English in Brazil because I doesn't know the Portuguese,
Oh,
right?
wow. That
So
is a
if
very
it,
good
yeah.
question. That is a very, very good question. So basically, when you come to Brazil, majority of the people don't speak English. Okay, a
Okay.
lot of Brazilians simply don't speak English. Let me just say, one out of 10, when you meet, like, you can meet 10 people, all of the 10 people don't speak English. I think I did some video some days ago, no, some weeks ago in a university.
Mm.
I pretended like I wasn't speaking, I didn't know how to speak Portuguese. And I started talking to anybody who I'll meet on the road, just for an experiment for people to know how it is. So, majority of the Brazilian people don't speak English. You understand? Majority of them, they speak only the Portuguese language. But you can come across some few Brazilian people who understand the English, but maybe not being able to speak it. You understand? And also, you can come across some few people too who are, like, who are good with with speaking English. But let me just say, like 2% of the population, like, even not
Mm.
2%, like, let me just say 1% with some small fraction. You understand? Like, they speak English.
English,
Because
okay.
when you get to Sao Paulo, I remember my first time in Sao Paulo. When
Mm.
I got to Sao Paulo, I didn't know how to speak Portuguese.
Okay, good.
So I wanted to speak English. And it was difficult. It was difficult. Only, like, few people, like, and these few people too, they were not people who, like spoke English, like, fluently or something. They were people who were just, like, they speak that kind of English to help you out. You understand? Not like fluent
Yeah,
English.
yeah, not fluent. Yeah.
Yes. So
So,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I have like a few questions for you. Okay, if I'm taking time,
Yes.
I'm sorry for that. So, like,
No problem.
how long, you are staying in Brazil?
Okay, so I got here. I arrived in Brazil 2011.
Oh, it's been 10
So
years.
yes, yes,
Okay.
I've
Because
been
I
living
can
in
see
here
that
since then.
you are speaking
Yeah.
Brazil, right? So it was very fluent. So, sorry, you
Oh,
are speaking Portuguese.
it's you
Yeah.
can also learn it too. I don't think it's that difficult. So
Okay. Yeah, I was
yeah.
checking some
Yeah,
videos randomly, some YouTube videos, to learn
Mm,
Portuguese. So,
but
yeah.
hello.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think that Portuguese is easy because I speak French. I'm good in French. I'm from Niger. You know that we
Yes,
are
yes, I
French
know.
culture.
Niger,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because sometimes even the writing, whatever they write, I understand like 30 to 40% of it. Especially, I don't know Portuguese, but it's like French. If you understand French, it's easy, very easy for you to pick it.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
understand?
It's
Yeah,
it's very
yeah,
easy. Very,
very
very easy.
easy. Yeah, we have a lot of the same way of writing. Sometimes only a little bit different and pronunciation, but especially writing. So maybe if you speak, sometimes I don't understand, but writing I understand. Many like I understand 30%. I can understand when I see the written of Portuguese.
The
Somebody writes something.
Portuguese.
In Portuguese, I understand it. Like especially Spanish is easy, very easier like than
Yeah, Spanish
Portuguese
is
do.
is much more easier. Yeah,
Even the way
Spanish is
we
much
like
more easier.
even the
Yes.
way we count like en deux trois like it's like the
It's the same
same.
thing.
Yeah, like
Yes.
uno, dos. It's
Yes.
like you understand like sometimes every like you understand like even the year 1945, 1900. Like,
Yes.
for me, I understand a lot. So I don't learn it, but sometimes I watch like Lula speak when Lula speaking, like
Yes.
or Bolsonaro, like the
Yes.
sometimes I use this Portuguese translation. So even they translate it in Portuguese language, I understand many of like 40%, sometimes 30%. I understand it. But if you are good in French, it's easy for you to understand Portuguese. Yeah.
How safe
Yes.
is
Uh,
it? Like, I would say the crime rate in Brazil, like normally
Okay.
in the night times, because I heard there are like few places the crime rate is very high, especially the Rio de Janeiro and favela, some places. So how about Sao Paulo and the nightlife? Normally like
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I have lived in Sao Paulo not so long, but I've lived there when I first got to Brazil. Okay, let me just talk about where I live. I live in Brasilia. Okay, I live in the capital city of Brazil. It's called Brasilia.
So
And the way people talk about crime rates here in Brazil compared to if you live here, it's not the same. You understand? It's not the same. And something that you have to remember that every place in this world, there is bad place and there is a good place. You understand?
yes,
There are places with high crime rates and there are places with what? Low crime rate. And even places with high crime rates, you can live there depending on how you carry yourself around. You understand? Because you cannot simply go to a place where you know that you don't know that much about the place and then be walking around just like that.
okay,
You understand?
yes, we have to be more cautious
Yes.
before.
So all depend. Let me see. Prodigy say, tell the truth, bro. Supreme on the crime rate. So let's talk about the fact. The fact is, each and every corner in any city you go, there is a place where the crime rate is high. But what kind of crime? You have to ask, what kind of crime?
Yes,
You understand? Because when people talk about crime, they talk about people robbing you, killing you, and all that. That's the crime people talk about. For example, the truth that Prodigy want me to talk about, there is a comment at the comment section. He wants me to talk about the truth about the crime. The truth about the crime here is if you are not in a gang, you are not selling drugs and stuff like that, your chances of having problem it's low. And you go to work, you come home in time, you won't have any problem. You avoid going to places where there are too many drug addicts, people who drink and stuff like that. You avoid a lot of problems. You
okay.
understand what I'm saying? For example, you come home and you go out, you are working unnecessarily. Anything can happen.
So
Anything can happen. Yeah.
you meant to say we need to restrict ourselves by going late nights, like outside, or like
Depending on which location. Like here
oh,
in
okay, okay,
Brasilia, where I live,
good.
you can walk at any time.
Okay, okay,
You
got it,
understand? You can walk at
got it.
any time, but you have to know the places you go and the places you walk because we have areas where you can simply, like walk all day. We have areas too where you just have to avoid walking just anytime. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Good.
I'm saying this from my own experience. When I got here, I slept on the street for a
Okay.
while and nothing happened. You understand? Because I was sleeping on the street, I didn't have a room, I didn't have a house, I didn't have anything. I was sleeping on the street, but nothing happened to me. You understand what I'm saying? So there are areas that when you come, you listen to the locals, listen, pay attention. Where are the places where you are not supposed to be walking around? Any like there are times you cannot go to those places. Just avoid it.
Okay.
You go to your work, you come back. You have some friends, you can spend time with your friends, but you should be vigilant about places where you go. You understand? You can live in Sao Paulo. There are communities where it is excellent to live, work at any time. Rio de Janeiro. I remember people were saying Rio is like this, Rio is like that, Rio is like this, Rio is like that. They say when you go there, you go to Copacabana, you just have to be careful. You go to place called Zona North, you just have to be careful because you can be robbed, You can do this. You cannot. You understand? But I went to those places. I spent a lot of, like a lot of unusual times outside.
Okay.
I didn't experience anything. I did my videos in Rio de Janeiro. I didn't have any problem. So all depends on what the location where you live. You
Okay.
can live in the favela, you will never have any problem with anybody. You understand? You
Yes.
draw your distances. You should know the kind of people you hang around with. You should
Okay.
know the kind of business you do.
Do
Yes, because
exactly.
here they don't care if like you do anything stupid, the person can just get a gun and then shoot you. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you avoid those kind of things. Oh, I have misunderstanding with this. Just avoid those things and you'll be fine. I've never had any problem since the time I got here. And the
Cool.
places I was living before was worse. That's what people say. They say it's worse. But I live those places. I go to work early in the morning, around 5 a.m., 4 a.m. I walk. I walk from where I am I go to work. Nothing happens. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
So I always use myself as a very typical example because the place that I lived before I was able to establish myself, get my own place and stuff like that. I live in those areas where if you come here, people will say it's dangerous. But it wasn't dangerous. I live I leave work at 9 p.m. in the night, like 9 p.m. I use the metro, I drop out of the metro, I put on my Bluetooth headphones, I listen my music, I walk a long distance to my house. Nothing happens.
Okay.
You understand
Good.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you want to know dangerous cities, type. We have places like Taguachinga, Selangia. They say it's dangerous. But I lived in those places. Nothing happened since 2011 until I relocated. I did everything. Nothing happened. So
Yeah.
I can tell you the typical lifestyle because I lived typically.
Hmm.
Because I used to save my transport money. When the company gives me transportation,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't use the money. I keep the money and then I walk
You
to work.
go. Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? So that I can
Yes.
save the money.
Save money. Yeah.
And during these times that I do all this, I never had any problem with anybody. Nobody robbed me.
Cool. Good.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah. So the
Yeah,
fact is
yeah,
there. You just yeah,
yeah. In Supreme Leader.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like here in Africa. You know that in Ghana, Nigeria, and everywhere
yes,
is that. Even where our country, like in Ghana, there are some area in Ghana you cannot go in the night.
yes.
Yeah, it's not about Brazil or it's globally.
Everywhere.
It's
It's a
Everywhere you
everywhere.
go,
Yeah.
global issue.
Agree.
yeah,
Agree.
we
Yeah.
have
It's
this kind
everywhere.
of areas where you born that you are citizen of the country, but you cannot go in the night. You know,
Good. For
you know that
example,
you cannot go there.
some people say Canada. Some people say
Hmm,
Canada is one of the peaceful country in
hmm.
the world. Some people say, but some Canadians will come and then tell you that there are some places in Canada you cannot go.
Uh-huh. That's
You
it.
understand what I'm saying? For
Hmm.
example, I have my Canadian brother here. His name is Prodigy. He's from Canada. He lives here in Brazil now. So someone like Prodigy can tell you some places in Canada you cannot go there. But maybe you might even go there, live your life, you understand, without having any issue with anybody. You understand? Because I live here since 2011. The only crime that I see on TV is somebody kill his girlfriend, somebody kill his mother, somebody kill her father, somebody kill her children. So there were some drug gangs. They were protecting their territory. These are the violence you see on TV. You understand?
Uh, it's probably that I watched a video online and
Yeah.
the locals are thinking. They say they are thinking. They are like what in English like they say like they enjoy the way this what they call it drug. These people who control favelas. They say that
Yes.
the favela they have rules. You understand? Like
Yeah, they
if
have it.
yeah, they say that
They have
in
it.
that favela, they say that if you steal, even the thieves are afraid to steal in that favela because
They
the
don't.
drug dealers, the gang, they will just kill you. They will not
You
take you to police.
understand?
When they catch you stealing something in that area, you understand? They will kill you. They will
Yes.
shot you. You
You
understand?
understand?
And the locals are happy about it. I watch like on YouTube.
That
I
is
watch it.
why
Yeah,
that is why
they,
I'm saying that you can live in favela. You will never have a
because
problem.
you are not doing drugs. You just live
You
there. You
understand?
understand? You
If you
don't
want
have
to have a
any.
problem, then go and
Yeah,
then deal with the gangs. If you deal with the
yeah,
gangs,
yeah, yeah.
trust
That's
me,
what
you
I.
will last.
Yeah. I watch a lot of videos about this, about the gang, all this thing. Is that if you want simple life, if you go there to stay and focus on your own things, they don't care about you. And the gangs, they are the one who are protecting locals against some thieves, some people. Like they say that there are some people who are tarnishing their, they are doing
The
things,
images.
yeah, the
Yeah.
images, and the government will come and blame them. So they are protecting the locals there,
Neighborhood.
and the
Yeah.
locals are happy about it. They are talking
Yeah, that
about
is
here.
what
Nobody can steal your things here. Once if they catch
yes,
thief, they will kill him. That's it. They will not take you to police or whatever it is.
yes. That is what
They
I'm
will just
saying
kill
that
you direct.
they protect their territory. You
Yeah,
understand?
that's what I. Yeah,
So
I watch
if you
video, a
come to
lot of videos
Brazil,
about it.
yes, when you come to Brazil, the crime you will see on TV, I can give you a YouTube channel where they have TV stations which have YouTube channels. You can go and watch them. The crimes you see there is not about robbery. It's about gang-related violence and
Yeah, it's
cheating and this kind of
yeah,
crimes.
it's
You see
about
them a
gangs.
lot.
Yeah, it's about gangs.
You
Even the
understand? It's
way
not about
this
somebody killing somebody because they want to kill them. No, Brazilian people, they are not like that.
even
Brazilian
this
people, they are the
even the
nicest
current
people I have ever seen in my life. Like they are a lovely. Eh, I don't know how to even categorize the Brazilian people. They are
yeah
so sweet, so nice. You understand?
No,
So when you are living with them, you just try not to not
I'm
to
agree with you
misbehave.
totally.
Yeah, they are very sweet and lovely. Trust me.
even if you watch this Bolsonaro, he's fighting for, it's all about gangs, drugs. That's what they are talking about all
That's
the
what they
time.
are fighting for.
Gangs, drugs.
That's what they
That's
are
it.
fighting for.
Gangs, drugs. They are not talking about, no, they will go and like they will go like robbery, they will go into your house, and always they are targeting like drugs, all these drugs, these people who are into drugs, you understand, drug dealers and gangs. So these are the one they are. Yeah, these are the one they are looking for every time, the police, and they are always sometimes because of the like when this armed police went to Pabela and start shooting. So sometimes mistakenly, because there are some civilians moving around, sometimes so they shoot civilians and all this. You know, sometimes that's it. I watch a lot of videos about all these things. So that's the reason why I understand it's not about. Man, in Africa we have a lot of this shit everywhere. So I know no matter how.
It's like wherever you go in the world, you can see there are good people and bad people. But until
Yes.
Yeah,
unless if we are doing
absolutely.
our
Yeah.
own business, we'd be safe, right?
You
Uh-huh.
understand?
Yeah,
You
That's it,
just
man.
mind your own business. You mind your own
yeah.
business. Don't
Don't involve into
interact
other
into
things.
yeah. You'll be safe. There
Yeah.
are a lot of Indian people, Pakistani people, Bangladeshi people. There are a lot of them here. They are living the best of life. They have their shops. The shops are open. They sell. Some sell vegetables. They do a lot of businesses here, and they are rich people.
Mm.
They are doing well. You understand?
Oh,
Nobody
uh,
harasses them. Yeah.
Supreme Leader, let me tell you about. I've been to Libya. You know that we have border with Libya. I've been to Algeria. I've been to Tunisia too. You know,
Yeah.
even the Arab are strict. They have law. You understand? Even in Arab countries, they have this kind of areas. You understand? You understand? Even Arabs, there are some areas which even the police cannot go there. Even the police cannot go there. Police, you understand? If the police will go, they will call like 70, like 4 cars full of police to go that area in case, because you can't go there. Even anytime I've been to Algeria, Algeria is one of these countries. Even they don't have a lot of relation with another many countries. Even so,
Yes.
I've been to Algeria. I work in Algeria for a long, long. I used to tell you that, if you can remember, you know that. So even in Algeria too, even in Tunisia, even in Tunisia is a nice country. They don't have too much problem. But even in Tunisia, they have some areas which I know. You understand? You cannot go. You understand? You can't go in the night and mess around. So these people, this Agullah, we call them Agullah. They will come and attack you and take your things. If you talk, they will beat you. Sometimes they have knife. They will choke you. That's it. You understand? It's not about. And even in Saudi, I have friend. You understand? They are in Saudi. He said that even in Saudi, there are some areas in Saudi. He knows one area in Saudi which is like that. You understand? So imagine Saudi. It's not like Saudi Arabia. It's not about. But the way people are talking about crime in Brazil, it's like only Brazil has this kind of things. Look at American, the way they are shooting people. Somebody will take guns and enter the. Look, even in Africa, we don't have this kind of crime. Look at this. It's like even
You
it's
know,
like is you like you don't have brains. Like I don't
We
know
cannot
what's happened with
compare it.
their. Yeah, you understand. And even in Africa,
the
we don't have.
question,
Nobody can take guns and like you
yeah,
don't know what. You just
the
go to kindergarten or primary school, just small
supermarket
small
and
kids.
then two
Yeah, and start
people.
shooting. I don't know what you are going to do there. I don't know your aim, what you want to achieve. You don't want. I don't know what you want to achieve. You understand? If you want to kill, or you go and find someone with money, or go and do. But kindergarten, like primary school, only in America
Primary
I see this
school.
kind of thing.
Mhm.
Only in
Yes.
America, somebody will just take gun and start shooting people like that. And even
You
Americans
know,
are complaining about Saudi. Look, look. Let me tell you one thing. In America, there's many Africans. You are doing your things, and they shoot you. I know many Africans like that. They are dying. Like I know
yeah,
one
I know.
guy. He used to
I
tell me this kind
personally
of
know
thing.
a lot of
Yeah,
Ghanaians who are
he
dead.
said that. You are on your own going to work. They just shoot you. You look like someone, just like that, because you look like
Yeah, you
someone.
look like
They are
someone they
look.
will just.
They will just shoot you like that. And the American will come and tell you Brazil. I don't think that is different. The only thing is that America you can make money because of they have USD, the way people think. But what I understand is that even America is worse. You understand? Because America, if you look at
Not
the
even
American
America.
imperiality,
America is. Let me just say this:
they just want to
America is
lecture people. They
worse.
just want to teach people. You understand? They
Yes, you
always think they
understand?
are
It's worse
like
because
imperial. They want to teach.
no,
Even they have problems. They have
the
this. You
world,
have the same problem with them. They want to
the
lecture
world
you.
know, the world know
Huh?
very
It's
well
not
that
even.
America is the worst place because you just imagine somebody just get a gun and then go
Randomly
for
they can.
a killing spree. They go to kindergarten, they kill
Bro, I'm
everybody.
tired of all
They
this
go
kind of
to
things. The way
like
Americans talk.
innocent,
When
they kill
America always,
anybody anyhow. So
America
tell
always
me,
want to
is that
lecture
country safe?
people. No,
If these kind of things are happening in that place, that is why I said the only thing I will go to America to do is shopping. Period.
look, look, bro. Do
I
you
go
know
to
how many
America,
how
I do
many
my
guns?
shopping, I
How
leave.
many guns? The guns that are circulating, they are more than 300,000 guns. More than their population, more than
Uh,
U.S. population,
yeah, yeah.
more than
See,
U.S. circulating
yeah,
inside U.S. With only bill. You see one man with 10 guns, 20 guns inside his house. What are you going to do with it? And you tell me to take care of? No, I can't. No, 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 no. That's no. Police cannot guarantee your safety. Over the way I see is that before police
so
come, they already shoot you. What police are going to do? Man, if they
yeah,
shoot you, what? Nothing. All of them has gone. All are more 90% American carry guns. Well, because of first amendment or second amendment, I don't know what kind of amendments they have. All these kind of things. Oh, civilian to carry gun only in America. Oh man, people what some no 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 no. They will just go and shoot you like that. Like no no no. But the way I see they are talking about Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. Look at no American. They just shoot you like that. They will go and shoot man. I don't know how to, because I'm tired of all these things. They will just come and they don't care about their country. They just look at some like other country and try to show them that they know this and that, and they have the same mess over there, and they will come and tell you to no, don't do this, do this. This country is bad. The other country is good. No, American even is worse than even Brazil. Because why? The only thing I think that because Brazilians are not richer, don't have money compared to Americans. Yeah, I agree. But in terms of mass shooting, you understand mass shooting. Even last look at the last few months, how many mass shooting they had. You understand? You
Many,
see
many.
many. And I don't know. Look, if you want to like Al Qaeda, for example, let's take it as Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda, he has there's some objective, there's something he wants to achieve. You understand? But these people, I don't know what, they don't have any reason. Even the Al
They don't
Qaeda
have,
has reason.
there's
Yeah,
no
because they
reason.
believe that if they die, they will go to heaven. So what are you going to achieve? Tell me the reason why you are going to do this. Only in America I see this kind of things. The gangs you are talking about in Brazil, they are doing. Some of them want to control the
The
the route
territory.
where the route, the territory, and where they used to their business. But these people, I don't know what the reason why they want to go and shoot people. They don't know, they don't have any reason. Even the Al Qaeda has reason, but the Americans, they don't have any reason. Just like that, you understand? Just like that. Yeah, I don't know what, but they will come and tell you, no, your country is not safe. Don't go. You know, especially if you go to US, like most of the like American one, its citizens don't go to Libya, don't go to Nigeria, don't go to Somalia, don't go to all these countries, and even this country don't have mass shooting. You understand? They don't have mass shooting. You see, like Al Qaeda, if Al Qaeda, you know the Al Qaeda, you know why they are doing this thing. But America, I don't know. It's like I don't know how to explain this kind of things. I'm tired of all these things. You understand? America will blame many countries. uh, like they don't have security, they don't have this thing, and they don't have that this thing, and they allow its citizens to carry guns. They have many unlicensed guns. More than 300,000 guns inside America. Civilian carry more than 300,000 guns. Imagine, can you go and live? Imagine there is no single African or even any country, even this country they are talking about, Afghanistan. They don't have this kind of guns. They are talking about these people, this Al Qaeda are the one who is ruling. Even they are ruling Afghanistan right now. Afghanistan, the civilians don't have this kind of weapon. And I don't know what like American. I don't know what they are going to do with this kind of weapons. I don't know. They are going to war with who? They give. Yeah, with who are you going to? I don't know with who are you going to. You are going to fight against each other. With who? No, just carry gun just to protect you. Okay, if I should take gun, so why they have police? There's no reason. We don't need police, because before police come, I shoot you. I already did it. So what's the reason of coming to police to come to do? I already, man, somebody who die, you die. That's it. It's over. You're alive. You're gone. You will never come back. That's it. They will come and start peeling papers and doing rubbish things. You're already gone. You finish. Somebody finish you, and they will still come to Brazil and tell Brazilian are not this, are not that, and this and that. No, American is not good
Anyway, thank
country.
you.
People are
Let's
going to
hear.
America just to work. It's not about their safety. There's no safety there's no security in America. There is no
Yes,
security in
let's hear
America.
our brother too. What what are some of the questions do you have in place, Mr. Mahesh? What's the name? The name is Mahesh.
Yeah, it's Mahesh. Yeah,
Okay, Mahesh. Okay.
Mahesh. Yeah.
Yes,
So I
we
do
are
not have any
waiting.
questions. So I was just, yeah, I was just watching the videos randomly because, like, I used to watch all travel vlogs.
Yeah.
Like, there
Oh,
are a
okay.
few channels which I'm following. Today, randomly, I found one of the video, Independence Day. Because
Independence
yesterday,
Day.
yeah, September 7th, there was a holiday for Brazilians.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard like
Yes,
they got independence like
that video, a whole lot of people watched that video a lot. I think
yeah.
the video had about 16,000 views or so, something. I don't know.
I'm,
I didn't even expect that much view from that video, but it had a lot of views, and I
I'm
was
so
surprised.
happy. Yeah, I'm so happy to talk to you because I didn't
Yes.
expected that. It's like accidentally, like
Yes, you are
you are
always
coming to live
welcome
and
to the
yeah,
channel. You know, don't forget you have to click the bell button because
sure,
when I post,
definitely.
so that you can get notified whenever I post and whenever I am coming on live. And I also have a group chat. So most of the time we do talk about funny stuffs on the group chat too as well. And yeah, we discuss more things. Before I used to come live, but because of my time schedule now is a bit, up and down. So I don't really come on live like I used to. But
Yeah,
anyway, yeah, but anyway, there is some comment here. Somebody say, are big women easy to get in Brazil? How is dating in Brazil? Is it easy to date multiple women without problem in Brazil? I always say this. All depends on the kind of people you meet. But here, dating multiple women, for every single woman to know it's not easy. It's not simple. You understand? It's not simple because they don't have that kind of culture here. You understand? The culture here is very different, and most of the women they don't like sharing their men with any other woman. So all depend on how you build the kind of relationship you build with. If you want to have the multiple women, the kind of relationship you build with them. You understand? So yeah, it is what it is, and Brazil is just a welcoming place. You can live any kind of life, but you just have to know how to carry yourself and how to get the people around you and like do your things, then you'll be safe and things will go on very well for you guys. Any more questions, guys?
yeah. Tell your friend, pro. What you call him?
The prodigy.
Tell him to stop accusing Brazilian. You understand?
Okay.
I see he always want to hear bad side of Brazil. Always want to hear bad side of Brazil.
Yeah.
Now, now,
So
now,
guys.
now he's in Brazil and enjoy Brazil ladies, and he's still complaining about all this thing.
Prodigy, are you there?
Yeah, he's still in
Prodigy,
Brazil and enjoy the
yeah,
Latinos and all this thing, and now he's complaining.
yes,
These
yeah,
American ladies, these feminists, feminist ladies, these kind of things they have. Now
yes.
he moved
Prodigy is
outside.
not he's now Brazilian. He's now Brazilian.
Okay, he's a Brazilian right now.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
technically a Brazilian now.
if he keep doing
Prodigy
this
is
kind
now a
of things,
Brazilian.
they will deport him back to America.
No, he's Brazilian. He's using a Brazilian passport now. So
Hey,
he's not going back. No, he's actually from Canada. So he's not
okay,
going back to Canada.
okay. I think he's from America.
No, no, no. Prodigy is from Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah, Prodigy.
Brazil.
Yeah, Prodigy. If you want to come on, you can come on too. Maybe if you have some other experiences you want to share, you can come on to share with us too as well. Yeah, you were talking, Mr. Kabawi. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And
Oh, okay.
so you say like last time I asked about your friend, that Ghanaian guy.
That Ghanaian guy. Yes.
You remember
Yes.
him? The one
Yes, I
who?
remember. Yeah, I remember him. The one I did the video in the university with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I
Yes.
just want to ask him question about IT, all these things. That's it.
Yes, he was actually into IT, but I
Yeah.
have lost contact with him for so many like so many, let me just say, for a year or a year and a half now
Eh,
that I lost contact with him. Yes, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't really know what's going on. Seriously, I don't have his contact anymore. His numbers are not working, and we just lost contact. And
okay.
I don't really know what's going on with him. But should in case I come across him again, I might bring him on the show to talk.
Yeah.
But for now, even uh, I don't even have his Instagram contact because my old Instagram is no more working. So I have a new
Yeah.
Instagram page, and my old Instagram I'm only using it for close family and friend. So I have a regular Instagram where I use that one for my channel people, my channel members, and all that
Okay.
to get in touch with me.
Yeah, like it like which city do you prefer? Which city you prefer for like a newcomer as a newcomer to start? You understand?
Yes, most of the time I like to recommend the southern cities, like the southern states like Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina, and all that. That's where I normally like to recommend people who are new to the country, like to start, or maybe Sao Paulo, because Sao Paulo too has a lot of amazing thing to experience too as well in Sao Paulo.
But
So yeah, it's also
you're
recommendable.
mhm. You're not like Brasilia is not good for like newcomer.
Brasilia is good for all, but like I said, it all depends on your kind of personality. You understand? Me,
Yeah,
I'm the kind of guy who I'm very calm. I don't like
yeah.
too much, crowd and all that. And here we don't have too much crowd here in Brasilia compared to the other cities.
And what
Yes,
the
we
worst
have.
problem the
Yeah,
thing you are talking is over there they say they have like winter time. I don't like cold, man. I don't like cold like that.
yeah. If you don't really like cold, then I think the best places for you to be is Goiás, Belo
Yeah,
Horizonte. Yeah, these places. Yeah, those places are okay. They are not
yeah.
too cold and they are not too hot. You know.
Greetings. Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Thank you.
Yes, you are here.
Uh,
We are here.
this is my first time on here. I came across your channel purely by accident. The
Oh,
algorithm in YouTube
fantastic.
would bring it up. So I was
Oh my
interested
God.
in seeing
Yeah.
you, your video where you're in Brazil, you're meeting the women, you're talking about life there. And I was like, wow,
Yes.
what was the spark that made you think, you know what? I'm going to learn Portuguese. I'm going over there. And because you were just speaking fluently in Portuguese over there with them, I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
serious for you.
they are very easygoing people here. Both the women and the men, they are very easygoing and they are very, very supportive too as well. So I think it's very easy for you if you come and you want to have your experience. For example, I have a brother here who is from Canada. His name is Prodigy. So I can even tell you to ask him question direct. He's on with us now. So ask him anything you want to know and anything which is your doubt too as well. Because he is from Canada and he's not living here in Brazil. So most definitely he might give you more of his experiences too as somebody from the West too as well. Yeah,
I mean,
Prodigy, if you are there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. What's
sure.
going
I
on?
mean,
How's everybody doing?
fine. I'm fine. I mean, the first thing
Wait.
that would pop up in my head is, what's it like getting a job over there to sustain yourself? Is it easy or is
Oh,
it quite difficult?
I wouldn't know. I didn't come over here with that sort of mindset. I'm sort of more doing online sustaining myself.
Sorry, you keep breaking up, so I missed what you were saying. I think we've lost him.
The
Yeah.
workforce like that. Um, So I'm trying to just make I'm trying to utilize the dollar in my advantage to sort of sustain myself, you know.
Ah, that reminds me of something. I'll tell you what to do. We have some applications where you can also put your money there and then you can be taking some money monthly too as well. So I'll let you know about that one too as well. Yeah, sorry
And
for interrupting.
the other thing I was going to ask, when you're over there and you fall in love, how do you deal with the fact psychologically that are you going to stay there or are you going to take your
Yeah.
partner with you back to
Oh hell
wherever it
no.
is? Oh hell
Oh
no.
hell no. 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 And I would strongly advise any man listening
Yes.
to where what any man that's listening not to do that. I'm speaking from experience. I did that. Um, and that did not bode well. I'm not saying it never will, but when you go through something, you tend to like go searching. Hey, is this only me, or what did I do wrong, or how could this have happened? Blah blah blah. And I've come across a lot of guys, you know, online who try doing that, bring like their Filipina or bring their Colombian, and in some cases it works out okay, right? But you know where I find the common thread where every person that ends up doing what I did, where things just went off the tracks, off the rails, is when the woman starts working. When the woman's in the house, over where Canada could be the United States, it's okay, but once at some point in time, she's gonna want to maybe she's gonna want to work. Even if you're paying all the bills, she may want to just contribute. She wants to do something. Maybe she wants to even just start going to school, taking English as a second language to just get better, to learn the language, whatever the case may be. And then that's the beginning of the end. That's it. Once she gets to be around the American, North American sort of like that influence,
10 minutes.
it's a wrap. Yes, yes, yes. Once that happens, it's the beginning of the end. I'm telling you. Um, so I wouldn't advise any man to take their women over to the West. Just come here, keep them here, or better yet, you move here. Even if in the beginning you've got to travel back and forth for, you come every 3 months, 4 months, but it's better here. I mean, the culture, family is very, very big here. I mean, on the weekends like this, especially like tomorrow, Sunday, you go out, man. It's like families just out and about. They shut down the streets and no cars can go through, and they just got all kinds of activities. Kids. Even if you don't have kids, you're out with your significant other, your girl, your wife, whatever, and you're just enjoying yourself. It's not uncommon people to just, even on the weekdays, you just see them just sitting. If there's a beach, if you're living somewhere close, relatively close to beach water,
The
people
coast.
just go
Yeah.
there and sit and just chill. I mean, there's times I'm walking and I'm like, these people are just sitting here on a weekday evening, just looking at the ocean. They're just sitting there. Like they're perfectly content with that. It's just like, it's just a different culture. Like, where I'm originally from, people just don't do that. You just don't have time. You're always thinking you're like a hamster in a cage. You're always like running, chasing the next check, the next dollar, you know. Um, you just don't do that. You just can't. I don't know. It's just different here. So when you take a woman, also going back to your original question, you take them out of that culture, you take them to say like Canada or even Europe, they're gonna eventually just turn into and be a part of that culture. Just like when you come here, you slowly adjust to this culture. It's just human nature.
I see what you mean. That's thanks very
Yeah,
much for that. That's that
yeah.
mean.
Where are you from originally?
Oh, I'm Nigerian, but I live in.
Oh, okay.
I grew up at one point of my life. I lived, schooled, and grew up in Nigeria, and then I came to England. And at the moment, I'm in
Nice,
England. I still have family,
nice.
and from time to time, I go back there. But yeah, that's where I'm based. So yeah, I'm interested in the whole thing. Finding love wherever you can. It doesn't, going back to Nigeria,
I'm
going to
Nigerian as
Brazil,
well.
going to Colombia. Oh, you're Nigerian as well. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My parents are both Nigerian. My parents are both Nigerian. Um, emigrated to the West, to Canada. And then they took me back actually when I was little. They took me back to Nigeria to meet my grandparents, and then somehow that turned into, like, I think it was 7 or 8 years living over there. So I have very, very clear, very, very vivid memories of growing up over there as well. And then we went back to Canada. So so yeah,
So I
so
guess
yeah.
from what you guys are saying, I mean, when you take that plunge, it's not just only a case of falling in love with someone or having a partner. It's enjoying that lifestyle, that culture in that area. It's the whole package. It's not a case of just coming in, grabbing someone that you like, and then taking them back to the place where you're getting stressed
No, no,
out.
no.
It's like staying and immersing yourself in the Brazilian culture there, because that culture and the lifestyle
Put it
is.
this way, and put it this way, and Brother Supreme over here, he said it before in his videos. Um, when you get involved with a Brazilian girl, think just understand that you are getting involved with her family as well.
Okay.
Okay, it's not like, see, like in I think it's the same in England, but like in places like in Canada, United States, anyways, right? You can you can meet a girl and you you just like getting to know each other. It's just the two of you. The parents may at some point may come up, but like most of the women there grew up in single parent households. So it's really, they may, what I mean, they grew up with, maybe usually just with their mother. So, there really isn't that strong family connection. But here it's different. It's totally different. Like, the women here have a very, I'm not saying every single one, but I'm saying overwhelming majority, they're very much connected to their family. So don't be surprised, like, you know, you are going to be, and they're very welcoming, from what I've experienced, very welcoming. They embrace you. And as long as, you do their, their daughter, their niece, you do them right and you're authentic, then you're good, you know?
Okay. Thanks very much. Thanks. I've got to go. The short period I was here, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Got information from the both of you, and I look forward to your next videos and your next stream.
Most definitely, most definitely. I'm
Take care.
I'm I'm looking forward to bring you guys wonderful content too as well. So guys, if you are on, you have any question, you're welcome to come on and ask your question. You are welcome to say whatever you want to say and whatever you want to know about Brazil too as well. So it is Saturday, and we are here with you guys. It's been a while. I hardly get the time to come and then do this live video with you guys, and that is why I tried my best to make sure at least in a week I bring you at least two vlogs or at least one, just to keep you guys updated of the lifestyle out here. Yes. So we are here. Prodigy, so how is it over there?
It's awesome. You know, it's awesome. I can't complain. It's just put it this way, it's a lot less stressful for me anyways,
Yes.
you know. Um and and I think at some point, every person they grow up to get to a point where you just kind of like you just want a more simpler life,
Yeah, something
you
simple.
just yeah, you just want simpler, whether that is just your everyday life, whether that
Yes,
is like some guys, I follow quite a few American
YouTubers.
YouTubers,
Yes,
right? And a lot of these guys are complaining and are
yeah.
fed up. They're fed up with
They are
American
stressed.
women.
They are stressed out.
They're they're stressed out. The women are just super stressful. They're you know
Yes,
not showing them any gratitude. They feel like they're entitled to the man's money.
yes.
The first you know the first question or two or three is like
But
he is asking, want to know how much the guy makes. You know, I was watching a live yesterday where this woman was saying a man that makes $80,000 a year is not enough for her.
Just
Is
you
not good
just
enough for her.
imagine. Just imagine. You live in this kind of environment where the women they don't know the difference between reality and fantasy.
Right?
You understand? Yeah, they don't know the difference between reality and fantasy. That is what most West Africans are going through nowadays. Most of the women, like majority
mm,
of the women, the only thing that comes in mind is like a guy who is
no,
doing this, a guy who is doing that.
Supreme Leader in Africa, they are just forget about this one. They are playing. But for American women, because they have opportunities there, so they have opportunity to get jobs and all this. So that's why they think they can compete with men. That's different with Africa. Because
Exactly.
African, the way I see African ladies, just they are just doing shakara, just they are playing games, and at the end of the day, they will come and find someone poor man and marry him. That's different. But for American, because they have the same opportunity, a woman, many, most of them they have degree, they can work masters. So that's the reason why, because they are getting that kind of money. I even yesterday I saw a
Yeah,
video
but
online.
the problem.
They are complaining about passport men. The American men are getting passport and going to Colombia and all this. And one woman and another woman are calling them coward. They are coward. They are looking. They just want to go to another, like, on the undeveloped country. They are going there just to find a maid. That's what they are talking about. I say, look at this kind of things. I don't, and,
It's crazy.
and
No,
and the other go and the
the
other
men are
woman
going there for peace. They're going there for
and the
peace,
other
not to find a mate.
yeah, that's it. And the other women and the other girls are talking about they were still going out. I say what? I say look, men and women are different. Like if they come to Africa, and I will tell you the fact, that 99% of men are in Africa want to date American women. It's just for green card. That's what I understand. You understand? You take him to United States. When he get there, then he will dump you and do his shit. Because we were born to be we were born differently, and we don't want women to control us. You know that in Africa, we don't want this kind of life. Because if you see, like, I know 90% of men, or some like undeveloped, like, for women, I think it's totally different than men. Like every when once you move out from the North American, everywhere you go, you can meet someone who can love you, give you like true love. But for women, what I see is different, totally different, especially in developing countries. Like it's totally different. That's what I see.
But let me ask you something. You just said that at the end of the day, most of these Nigerian or African women, they're just just doing shakara, and they eventually come and they want a guy, they'll settle down. But
Yeah.
is that happening? Is that happening though with women while they're still young and they're still like in because you know I mean most men most men, they don't, they want a younger, they want to, they want a young, beautiful, feminine, fertile woman. Because a guy, one of the biggest reasons
Yeah,
he would want to
it's
even settle
natural
down with a woman
for
is because
women. Yeah,
he wants to create a legacy. He wants to have children. So if you're
yeah.
saying these women will eventually settle down, when are they doing that though? Are they doing that in their 30s after they
No, yeah,
realize that,
you know,
they're not getting a lot of attention from a lot of guys because they're getting older? Or are they doing that still while they're like, in their middle, let's say middle 20s?
like they are doing it in middle. You understand? When they will start doing it, like when they are like 20, 22, 25. When sometimes before they reach 30, some of them they will marry because of the family pressure. In Africa, especially in Africa, you've been to Africa, you know that's how it's. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Once there's some, so you have, in Africa we care about legacy to have a kid. You understand? Sometimes if you marry a
Oh
woman
yeah.
with maybe she has a problem, she cannot have a baby. So your family will force you to
Pressure.
divorce her. You understand? Yeah, that's it. It's different. But before they reach 30, you understand? Like in Africa, you reach 35. What I'm going to do with you? Even 30 years. What I'm going to do with 30 years old man? No, no, no. It's impossible for me to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. How can it?
Okay.
Look, 25
But
to look maximum for me, maximum 25 for me as African. You understand?
exactly.
I'll not go and marry someone like 35 or something. No, only in America I see these girls are calling themselves like, no, they are young, like 35 years old. 35 years in Africa, you have 4 kids, 5 kids, some of them. So some of them
Right.
even with
No,
degree,
that's
they
the
went to
problem.
school and they are graduate, they will come and marry at the age of 23, 24.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
understand?
No,
But
that's the
in
thing.
America,
In
you reach 30,
America,
35. In Africa, who is going to marry you in Africa? You are 35. No, no, no,
well,
no,
they
no,
still they
no,
still
no.
think they're
Yeah.
they still think they're bad chicks. They still think they're they're a hot thing, and go on
No,
TikTok and make all these videos asking where are all the good men? Where did all the good men go?
yeah,
When
I
they're in their
watch Kevin
30s.
Samuel videos, all these Kevin Samuel videos. I watch him like before he died. I watch every time he uploads 3 videos. I watch him. I see how he, understand. But sometimes I laugh. I was, because the way I see this cat, even the way, oh my God, for me, I cannot marry in America. The way they you have to, you divorce. Like, look at, like, for example, I work hard and I suffer and I get my money. Just I met you like for 1 year or 7 months, I divorce, we separate, and I will give you half of my. No, no, it's impossible. No, I can't do that shit. No. You don't need that. Look at this thing. How can I marry someone like I meet you like we just
Yeah,
I just marry you for like 1 year and we separate. I
yeah,
give you like half of my wealth and I spend like 10
yeah,
years, 20 years. No, I can't do that, man. I
yeah.
will go to prison. I would rather go prison and die there. I will not give you my half of
No, no.
my suffer,
That's the rule.
my
That's
my
how it
my
goes.
straight. No, no, I see this
That's
thing.
how it
No,
goes
no,
over there.
no, I can't do that. I will keep saying no. For example, for me, like I meet someone American, I can keep my wealth in American. I will keep sending it like some overseas. I can save money. How can I give you my shit? Just meet you. Some of them marry you because of your money. You don't know. No, that's why I see American. Look at especially the blacks American. The way these women, especially I see black women more tough. Like they are like they they like fighting the way I see their character. They always like fight
Oh
compared
yeah,
to white women. The way I see it, I don't know. I never been to America, but the way I see it, you
oh
understand? They
yeah,
always talk and like to want to fight a man. You understand?
oh
People
yeah. They
know.
Black women in
And
America
like
are
with
the
this kind of
most
character, do you
unmarried.
think that if black, do you think that this black American, this woman, American black woman, do you think that if they come to developing country, do you think that men can take this shit? No, because like somebody will just before you can't beat me and expect me to look at you. I will just give you like 10 years. like, man, when you beat me, don't expect me to just look at you as a woman. You understand? I will just give you shit and just, go away and do my thing. But he said, how can you beat me, slap me or something like, and expect me to just look at you and like, in Africa we are not like, we don't have this kind of things, in Africa. Women cannot come and just expect you just to slap you and do shit. So look at the way I see on YouTube. Like, because you don't want a woman, she will come and destroy your house, destroy your TV, destroy your video game, destroy everything. You just look at her and just take video. Why? No, I'd rather die like a life without a woman than live with this kind of life. No, wallahi, look at this.
And a lot of men are
I watch
doing
many
exactly that.
videos.
A lot of men over there.
They're just videoing a woman, and you are just watching her and keep destroying your car, your everything, and just because of because you are afraid of police or you are afraid of like a court. What kind of life is this? I mean, for me, I see Black American has no life over there. That's what I see. Especially, it's not the government. It's for because it's not for the government. It's the woman issue. The woman, the woman issue over there is too much. It's too much. Even when they say they
Yeah,
want to go
yeah.
to developing countries the way the men used to do, like Black American, I see no in developing country nobody can take that shit. You know that. No man can take that shit unless he wants something from you. Yeah, he want to go to America, he want to get green card and stay there. That's the reason why. But no, we are not born. We are not like grow up. Our parents don't teach us this kind of thing. You understand? Just to take that shit like that because you are a woman. Only in America this can happen, and Canada and some European countries. Mm-hmm.
But I know, and I
Yeah,
don't
that's it.
know too much yet about how that works in Brazil, but I do know that women have a lot of, they have a voice, they have a, they're very empowered as well in Brazil. But what are how does it work in Brazil for the most part, for the Supreme? Women can just
Okay,
marry a
so
guy and then in 1 year choose to leave him. They can choose to leave for whatever reason, and they will be entitled to the man having to support her for the next 50 years. Is that like, because that's how it is
no, you
in
see,
the West?
no. What happens here is, you see, when you are going to marry here, they give you options before you sign the paper, the marriage certificate. You don't just jump and then sign the certificate. Okay, what happens? Let me make this thing clear because some people don't get it that much. I don't know how it works in America, in the United States. I don't know how it works in Canada and also in Europe. But here, this is how it works. Here, when you are going to get married, to sign that paper, they have option. The option, you have to make the option. They have option which says
In
everything
case you
equally.
separate, right? Yeah,
Yeah, they have everything. You can sign for everything equal, or you can sign for everything separate. Whatever she has is her own. Whatever you have is your own. So therefore, when you even
Yeah, it's
separate
good.
and everything is your name is yours. If she has something in her name, is hers. You understand? So here we
hmm
have that option. What people don't know is, a lot of foreigners, when they are going to do the marriage, or and most of the Brazilian people, when they are going to do the marriage, because of maybe love, they want the other partner to feel so comfortable that, no,
yes,
I don't care, let's just do
Yeah,
this. But me,
yeah,
I won't do that. No, me, I don't do that.
yeah. You see, that's it,
You
man.
understand? When I love you,
Yeah,
no, we just have to be real. When I love you for you. You understand? Whatever, whatever you have already, I don't need it. It's yours. Take it. And whatever I have, it is mine. You understand? But
that's it,
when
man.
we come together during that time and we do things together,
right.
that one too has a different division when the divorce come. So here they have options. You understand? For example, when you are going to marry, they give you the options is there. Do you want to sign this one? Do you want this one to appear in your certificate? Because when you are going to sign, they will show you. They will ask you that question: all for all, or all is separate. Everything you have is separate. You understand? So most of the people they just come all for all. So when you say all for all, your sweat in a million years can be divided within a second. You understand what I'm saying? But
Okay.
if you say separate, separate, then it means the moment you are coming in the marriage, listen, the moment you are coming in the marriage, whatever you already have is yours. If you own billions of everything, that thing is yours. It's not for the
Yeah.
lady. You understand what I'm saying? But the moment you come in, whatever comes inside, you understand? Whatever comes
Yeah.
inside, when once you are joined together, then that thing is going to be divided.
Okay.
You understand? So
Okay.
that is why,
When you are together with her at that time, like the profit you get,
yes,
the money you get before, when once you marry her and you start living with her, so
we have
that
Right.
everything you get is together. But the money you
everything
make
that
before
is
you met
dated
her,
within that period of time. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, that one is good. That one is better than that one is better.
Yes. So that is why,
Huh?
a whole lot of people don't investigate before they get into this. That is why I always say, if you want to have your good time, get your things in your name, everything in your name. When you are going to marry, you make it very clear that this thing that I have is mine. You understand? But apart
Yeah.
from when we marry, the very day we marry, everything that we buy from that day, which is dated from that day, is for two of us. But what I've already acquired before the marriage is mine, period. So therefore, it won't
Right.
be any problem, even if you have billions. You understand? So I don't know about US. I don't know about Europe. I don't know how they handle these kind of things. But here they give you the option to choose before you go into it. Because here it's very
So
serious. It's not
what
joke.
about child what about child support in Brazil? Like child support sport the way they did in the way they do in America. Like if you divorce, like you have a child, are you going to take care of the child each month? Are you going to pay for child support or whatever? What are you going to do with it?
Okay. Okay, so here if you have the child and you separate from the parent, if the child is going to be with you, the mother is the one who is going to pay you. You understand? And if the child is going to be with the mother, you are going to pay the mother. But what kind of payment? You are going to only pay the child support, which is 10% or 15% out of your paycheck. You
Hmm?
understand? So all to depend on what? How many kids you have. If you have 5 kids, they will divide it. Every single kid will take what? If you have 5 kids, or let's say 3 kids, they will take like 30% out of your paycheck. Every single child will take 10%. You understand? So all depends on what? How much you make. If you are making a minimum wage, they won't take 30%. They will rather take like 15% and give 5% to every single child. You understand? So all depends on what? The the wage, the amount of money you make or your income. That is how they take the child support. So if you have only one child, they take that 15%. If you have one child, it's 15% they take and then give it to the child.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
understand? So
But
the
don't they
more
don't
you
have,
have kids, yeah,
yeah. They don't have where if you separate, you divorce from each other, where if let's say keep it simple, like one child that you have, they don't have where the child could stay with one parent for like a week and then they flip over, stays with the other parent for a week or
they
something like
have
that,
it.
where they have something like that. Okay.
They have it.
You've
You
seen
have
that.
to, because all the documents, when you separate, the documents which comes, You have to read it before you sign it.
Yeah.
You don't just sign anything just like that. And make sure any lawyer which bring you any document, if you don't understand the document, look for somebody different to 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 read it and translate it well for you. Because if you don't do it, what the problem which happens is most of the people they sign the documents without understanding the content of what the document because they understand it's just a local language. But you have to understand, even in English, there are some adjectives and some pronouns, and then there are some adverbs that they use. The words they use it means differently when it comes to something judicial. You understand?
Right.
So you
Yep.
make
Yep.
sure you don't risk those things when the lady or the mother brings the document. You take that. If you read, you understand, you sign. If you don't understand, don't sign it. Look for a different lawyer to go through it and then tell you, explain it to you what it is before you sign. Because for you people to agree on something, all is going to depend on what? On your signature. Because most of them can go and then the lawyer will draft something and then you end up signing something and then she takes more of the right from you. You understand? So you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
have to be careful
Absolutely.
because even some of the birth certificates and stuff, those some documents, if you the father don't go for it, she cannot go for it. So there are a lot of things you have to understand before going through these kind of things. Don't just sign any paper when they bring, whether it's English, it is Portuguese. Make sure you understand it before you sign it. You understand? Because
Yeah.
there are documents that will come in, they will write something in some way that that thing they wrote in some way will simply take some right from you, but you don't know. You sign it and then they are going to explain you sign this, and this is what this means. You cannot change it. You understand? So you
Yeah.
read it, you understand. Explain this side to me. What does it mean? Okay, this says when the child is there, you can only see the child like 2 times in a week. You sign it and then you can only see the child 2 times in a week. Period. But if you read it, you say, no, this I don't agree with this. I want the child to be with me 4 days and then be with her 3 days, or 3 days and half, 3 days and half, equally. They change
Right.
it,
Right.
they retype it, they do everything before they print it for you to sign. You have to do everything like that. You
Nice.
understand?
Okay.
So don't joke
Yeah.
with these cut things because I know these things. Uh, 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 my time in Europe, I have seen a lot of these problems. People sign some documents they don't understand, and then later on, a lot you can see a lot of celebrities also go through these kind of things. They
You,
don't
you see, you
understand what it
see,
is. They
you
sign
see,
it.
Supreme Leader. All these problems, women are the one who are making all these issues. They will come and tell you that they are independent, they don't need your money, you have to make this and that. But when they divorce, they need your money. They are just fucking rubbish. They just talk like that, but they need your money. Yeah, yeah. Well, especially I see that.
Yep. Facts.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
yeah, the way I see that, but many American this kind of thing. No, I'm independent. I have work. I have my own car. And I want someone to make this kind of money. To make more money than her means that she needs your money. You understand? If I don't need your
Yep.
money like men, like a man, if you don't, you just marry a woman, whether she's working or not. You just take care of her. But this is
And
what
if
I see.
you
Just
ask the
like a
woman, and if
high.
you ask the woman and you say to her, well, if you're making all this money and you don't need a man, then why does he need to make this amount of money? Why don't you just get with a man that's making, whatever, low average income, 30,000, 40,000? Well, she says,
Yeah.
well, I just want someone on my level, I want somebody on my level or higher. It's like, but it shouldn't make a difference what he's making. If you're saying that you don't need a man, you shouldn't make a
That's
difference
what.
then. You should just be able to
That's
get
what
with a
I see.
man who, you know.
Yeah. That's the reason why I see that the American men, the especially black men, I see that they are strong. The way these girls, ladies are pressure you is too much. You understand? How are you
Oh,
going to say that the man
yeah.
should make this kind of money? How? It's an opportunity. If you don't have this kind of no
I
man,
am.
This one is
I
too
know.
much. It's too much the way I see it. How can I make this kind of money if I don't have? It's lucky. It's not easy to get job. Even you are not the one who are going to pay for yourself. To pay you yourself. You understand? You must make this kind of money. What about if men started this thing to say if women for me to marry a woman a woman will make this kind of money. You understand? Six figure. Oh, this
Well,
the 100
no, no,
something thousand.
you don't. It doesn't
They
even
will
have to
come.
be. It doesn't even have to be. Like for example, it doesn't even have to be the man says the woman needs to make this amount of money. All the guy has to do is also say, and women would go crazy over this, of course, as the man to say, well,
That's
okay,
it.
if I have to make
Yeah.
X amount of money, right, to meet your
Yeah.
standard,
Uh-huh.
then you also I don't need your money as a man. I don't want your money. I don't need your money because God knows we know as men that no matter what women say, even before, even forget about divorce, even when they enter the marriage, very shortly after, she may not want to work, or she may not want, she definitely doesn't want to pay the major bills like the mortgage or the rent or major car bills. She just, wants to just choose when she wants to work or choose what bills she wants to pay, pay for a phone bill, pay for a high electricity bill or something like that. She doesn't want to pay the major bills. She does, women for the most part don't really want to be
You see?
responsible for the major responsibilities. They want the guy to be responsible for that, so as a guy, if a woman, especially in America, are saying, hey, you need to make this amount of money, then I say the man should also turn to her and say, okay, fine. Then you, in return, you need to weigh and maintain a certain amount of weight. There has to be a number attached to what you're going to be responsible for because we all know you're laughing. You all
That is a
know
killer.
that's a
That is
killer,
No.
right?
They all,
a killer rules.
That's a killer rule.
you see,
No, but I'm saying
yeah.
if the man has to be held to a certain number, a certain standard, a certain requirement, then the woman, she doesn't need to be held to a certain monetary amount to make because we know they don't really want to be responsible for the big bills. And even if she is making, even if she is making a certain amount of money, they consider that their money. I'm not talking about Brazil. I'm talking about in America, Canada. When a woman makes 60, 70, 80,000, 100,000, she is not thinking, oh, I want a man to make the same amount so that we can put our money together so that we can build, even though they say that. The reality is they consider their money, but your money as a
Oh.
man, that's our money. That's the
No, no,
that's the
no,
fact.
no, 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 no. I can't do this, man. I can't. Look, you see, I don't know why this is double standard. You know, how can look at they just hey, man, that's like they want you to be like sometimes they want men to be a like traditional man just to be a protect to do this and they just want to be a
Exactly.
modern woman. How can this kind of
No,
how
no,
can
no. They
is
want
it
to be a
I can't
boss. They want to be a boss chick, independent woman. They want to be. They want the guy to be
but let me
traditional,
tell you one thing.
but they want to. They want
Why
to be
men
able to
cannot
choose.
why men
Right? Go ahead.
you see you see why Western men cannot come and protest about all this shit? You understand?
They're too busy
Like
working.
why they say yeah, because they want equal right. I just want like you see. Last time I watched one army woman, she come and she was crying. I was what? She was crying because they are going to send her to I forget the front line. I forget the country they are going to send her. She was crying as a soldier, as an U.S. Army. And what about if a man cry? They will just start insulting him and all this because now she used to come and start, women should come and join army and do this and that. But the next day she'll come and start crying that they are going to send her another country. They're in a war zone site. You understand? The woman was crying. I said, you need equal right. For me, I don't see that equal. American does not equal. If they want equal, The army will be 50-50. Let me tell you one thing, 50-50 army. The construction workers will be 50-50. The woman will come and dig. You understand what I'm talking about? That's 50-50. You are always looking for corporate like management job, and you are looking for what we call it equality. Equal, right? You need equal. So you have to join all this hard work. You understand?
Yeah.
You are not focused
The
on
women
this
don't want to
like
do that
soft work,
though.
like going to work
Women
in an
don't want
office.
to do that.
We need look at like for example, electric. We need more. No. It's not about they don't want. They must do it. It's not
Okay,
about
guys,
we need it like
guys.
in the US must 50-50. You understand?
Yes.
Whether they like it or
Just
not.
a second.
And
Just
the
a
front
second.
line, they will send women there. Come on, I don't. But American men just look at him. Just no.
Okay. Anyway, I have to go and pick my kids. So, so this conversation
Hello.
is interesting and very hot.
Yeah,
I
I
want
told you,
Okay.
you
bringing the
to
heat, man. Bringing the
yes,
heat.
I want you to draft. I want you to draft a topic. Okay, draft a topic so that the next live video that I'll do, I'll put that topic over there. Then we'll look for people to come and then they should bring out their opinion. Should women work like men or should men work more than women? This is going to be, but I want a particular good topic, good topic, so that I can put it up there. But for now, I'm going to pick up my kids. I left them at their grandmother's house, and they sent me a message that they want me to pick them up and bring them home. I think it's time for them to.
Sounds
They
good.
will be sleeping very soon. So, guys, I love you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Maybe most definitely tomorrow too. I'll be coming back on. So
Okay.
Let's do it.
click the bell button after subscription. If you are new, thank you so much. Thank you guys all
All
for
right, man.
supporting Prodigy. Enjoy your weekend and watch out for another live video maybe tomorrow, hopefully.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
Kabiwi, I will also see you most definitely tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. I
All right.
love you guys and bye bye to you all.